Okay, we are at the main house here, 1114 B Avenue in Anacortes. We are on the south side of the main home. We have an access door here to storage, and we have a cleanout right next to it. And along with that, there is another cleanout right next to that. So these two cleanouts are running waste lines from both sides of the home. So we're going to access the first waste line here, which is the closest to the door, and we're going to put our camera in. We are in an ABS black plastic waste line. The waste lines of the crawl space are all black plastic. Right here at about 6 feet, we're making a transition, and that transition takes us into a green plastic waste line. And we're going to move forward here. And here's some water running. Where's our water coming from? Oh, it's coming from the side. So we're going to more than likely connect with the other waste line here at 9 feet. This gives us both accesses. And here we are following our wastewater. Now, more than likely, this is making a turn in an easterly direction, and it's running out to the side street here, which is 11th. Here's a turn at 28 feet. And that is a concrete waste line. So here at 34 feet, we're making a transition from the green plastic waste lines to a concrete tile waste line. And this is the old waste line of the property. And that looks like a spider web up there. Not necessarily root intrusions. We have some standing water we're going to push through and see what happens here. That's not giving us good flow. Some root intrusions out there, but we're not getting good visuals here. So we're going to keep pushing our line, and hopefully we'll get some more, a better picture coming back. I think we've got something stuck to our camera here. And it's disrupting our view. Push all this out, and then we're going to come back and run it a second time. We're hoping, anyway, to clean out the waste line here and get a good look at it. But we have some sludge on our camera and not giving us a good picture. That's our city sewer. Okay, so we were able to connect to the city sewer. Let's see if we can wash off our lens. That's a better looking picture. Here's the city sewer at 173 feet. And so what we're going to do at this point is we're going to document the end, and we're going to retract our camera and see if we can get some better photos. have something on our camera there. So if we have to, we'll take another run at it after we clean our camera up. Our water is flowing, so that's a positive aspect. But we're not getting a real good clear look at all these waste lines. There's the culprit right there. Yeah, we got some root intrusions. It's right at about 80 feet from this access. You can see this.
Oh, yeah.
This wad. Well, going out, it got on my lens.
Oh, did it?
And so now my lens has been compromised, and I can't see as clearly as I'd like. So I'm just coming back. Here's some more root intrusions.
Oh, yeah.
So this is 73 feet from here. It's pretty consistent. When I was first going out, they were holding a lot of toilet paper and debris.
Oh, really?
So the waistline just basically needs some root X to kill all these and dissolve all these roots. And so
you just pour it down in
this drain.
Okay.
And run water while you're doing it because it's going to foam up. So
basically, you just pour it in there and run a water hose like behind it, or
garden hose behind it. Yeah, water from the house. Yeah, both of those issues. You can see they're substantial in size.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're, like I say, when I was going out, there was standing water. My camera went underwater, but it didn't stop me. I just kept pushing it. But what happened was I then got root intrusions on my camera, and it compromised my visual capacity. So I'm going to pull all the way out of this, and then I'll probably go back in there and look at it again. Because those are pretty significant root balls there.
You think it's from these big pines?
Yeah.
That's what it is, huh?
Yeah. There's water in the waistline. The roots seek the water. Once they make contact with it, they got a constant meal.
I think one of the guys that worked here.
Now we're back to the plastics.
That told me that they told the owner to get an idea if they're fine.
Well,
problems later on.
No, it's more of an issue of, like I say, you add root X and it kills those vines, keeps them off of there. So Here's our root culprit that we drug with us. And now I'm going to clean this off and go back after it. Just to see if we can get a better, cleaner look at everything. Okay, we're going to go back in there and get back to that point. Still having water run through the house and out our plastic waste lines. And then here at about 28 feet or so is where we're going to connect to the, no, it's a little further. It's here at 34 feet basically. Okay, so at 34 feet is where we're making the transition from plastic to concrete. Now we're in a concrete waste line and we're starting to see a little root intrusion. Right here at 38 feet, we got one hanging down from the ceiling. About 38 feet. This is where we've got a little bit of water backed up. That's not the worst problem. Here's the problem right there. See our water flowing by? And that's our root intrusion right there at 44 feet.
So how much of that stuff do you need to pour down in there?
Oh, you read the instructions and it'll tell you. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
I always tell people, do it seasonally.
Yeah.
Because then if you forget, then at least you'll do it a couple of times a year. And we're running into more roots. They're along here. I can feel them with my camera. And I'm seeing them. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
58 feet. Now these are concrete tiles, so every 2 feet we've got a male-female connection. Okay? Every 2 feet is a tile. And now we're what, 66, 68 feet out. We're past the trees and we're not seeing as many. There's a little ball at 72. Come on now, let that go of me. Kind of knocked it off, so now it's hung up on my gear. There's more at 78. I'm gonna sit here and listen to this beep. There's 78 feet. Still see them snaking down the line here. So this is significant enough that I would actually say have it routed. Okay? Have it routed and then add Root-X on a seasonal basis to keep the line clear. Okay? So we're 82 feet out and we're going to get to like 173 feet, 172 feet before we hit the city sewer main. All of this was fairly clear, because we're beyond the trees and we're running down the road to that manhole cover out there at the intersection.
That's how far we are now?
105.
Wow.
106. There's something there.
Yeah.
No, those are floating by. I think that's because they were on my camera. Hard to say. Yeah, that's he's just tumbling. So we knocked him loose. And that's what routering will do. It'll knock all these out, clean them all up. might be that you'll have to have it jetted because you got a plastic waistline. You can't run a router through a plastic waistline because it'll tear it up. Okay, so you might need to have it jetted, which jetting is a little bit more money than routering because it's more specific equipment.
Yeah.
But again, once you get it done and then you add Rudex on a seasonal to annual basis, that's going to keep all of this clear and flowing.
Right now at 161, 162.
Yeah, 163, 6. We're going to get out. Here we go. Right here at 170 feet, we're dropping in depth. And when we drop in depth here, we drop right down into the city sewer. And there's the city sewer, 172, 171 feet. So, not bad. Just needs a little maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we can turn the water off.
Okay.
And I'll reel this back in. There's that one at 113, 112, 13 feet. Here's where we start seeing it all, at 80 feet. Here's at 78, 77 or so, coming through the wall. And here's where we start seeing the big balls. My camera's dragging a few. There's that big one right there. Right there. Coming in at 56 feet. That's a good sized root ball.